Jackson. I've just showed my illustration around the room of the pictures I've shown what you can get from chewing tobacco. And now I'm ready to give my speech. Okay. Could you be sucking on death while trying to get a buzz? Or do you just want to support others who make billions off of your habits of chewing tobacco, causing you to suck, get sick, and it's affecting the family and your own personal life? Introduction. When you hear chewing tobacco, what do you hear? Are you thinking of the satisfaction of having tobacco under your lip? Is it used to giving you a buzz or fill a void? Is it a relief from your problems, or are you facing, or is it simply just something people trying to do to gain closeness together? My experiences with chewing tobacco is I tried chewing tobacco before, and I've actually did it with a friend, and I've passed out because of doing chewing tobacco, and I've had to be resuscitated with sweet tarts. So. And my experiences also with chewing tobacco is I've been reading books. One in particular is called Spit Tobacco in Youth, and another one is called 10 Tags. And these are just some of the steps how they make chewing tobacco. They make it, first, one thing, they make it grow. Then they relieve the leaves from stalk. They hang to dry, and chop or shred them. Heat 2 cups of simmer in a sauce pan until they reduce by half and thicken. Stir in a couple of teaspoons of molasses, and last add shredded tobacco or mixture and stir until coated. If you have too much tobacco completely, continue to make another mixture of apple and molasses. People finish chewing tobacco into airtight by to use immediately or an oak cask to age further depending on your preference. How to distribute it? A lot of times they distribute it through trucks, they distribute it through mail and stuff like that. And I have information statistics from chewing tobacco. One particular site is www.quittobacco.com. It states disease cancer can cause our oral cancer, face increase of tumors, risk of tumors in digestive tract, gum disease, gum recession, including tooth decay, and discoloration of teeth, and have bad breath. Chewing tobacco can affect families by death, and by death, what I mean by that is it can be loss of income as far as it's like it's a risk to your family because of the fact where you have a loss of income. Chewing tobacco affects more than your health; it affects others' health as well. There are statistics that show this tobacco sales per year are going up. From 2011 through 2016, statistics from www.environmental.com smokeless tobacco, the U.S. report, average American that uses chewing tobacco is $2.6 billion in 2005, according to Smokeless Tobacco National Institute on Drug Abuse. Young people in chewing tobacco is a major factor in today's society because a lot of times, like when I said, I've tried chewing tobacco, and it's just something a lot of people do to gain common ground. Where they get it, a lot of times they get it from their parents, the money from their parents. The parents don't know what they spend their money on. And a lot of times, sometimes they just get them out there and here's a few dollars. Young people contribute to the growth of chewing tobacco, have learned from parents, friends, and coaches. The federal government has done nothing to stop the high sales of chewing tobacco until recently in the last 20 years, which has, you see the slogans, you see campaigns, you see things like that nature. Taxes on chewing tobacco has gone up, and that has helped a lot of schools, helps a lot of different organizations and stuff like that. How taxes from chewing tobacco has helped cities, like I said, it's helped them fight campaigns and help different kids with activities and stuff like that. And sports by athletes and sports have declined. Like a lot of times, people like sports figures have done chewing tobacco. Now you see a decline in them. Like people like Tony Gwynn, who has had cancer from chewing tobacco, he helps try to fight it off from get away from kids and stuff like that. And it's a lot of baseball now. They look at it as in a bad sight instead of a good sight. A lot of times back in the day, you see a big dip in the mouth. Oh, he's chewing tobacco. That's cool. But not anymore. Conclusion. Chewing tobacco is an addiction. Many people try to quit, but many people need help. The sports, like I said again, sports has recently had a big thing against chewing tobacco. They try to bid it out their games, trying to make sure nobody does it in front of the camera light. And even the federal government, like I said again, they've even helped. And my whole thing is, even in the Bible, it expresses in the Bible, life and death is in the tongue, but how can you speak life and death when you have no tongue? Thank you again. My name is Clifton Jackson. This has been my speech. And here's some illustration of what chewing tobacco can do to you.
That's right.
And so, are you going to ever chew tobacco?
Yeah.
Whoa!